folks, I've just got to share some stuff with you. This is John Ruffle with Coffee Time Talks. And sometimes you just can't make this stuff up, really, honestly. Now, we all are familiar with abbreviations and anachronisms. For instance, NASA, National Aeronautic and Space Agency, WWF. You guys know what that one is? Worldwide Fund for Nature, or Worldwide Wildlife Fund. It's been renamed in Europe. The Americans, it's Worldwide Life. God, gosh, you know what I'm talking about. WWF, Wikipedia, www, World Wide Web, what we're on right now. And so all these different abbreviations and so forth. What about this one? What about WEF? Do you all know what that one stands for? Some of you will, a lot of you will, but I bet some of you don't have a clue what WEF stands for. I'm going to tell you in a minute. I'll give you a chance to search it on Google to find out what it is. I'm going to tell you that you don't want to overlook WEF. It was founded in 1971. Here's some clues for you. By a chap called Klaus Schwab, a German. He's 82 years old now. He's still the chairman of this organization. They meet in Davos in Switzerland. So that should give you a whole bunch of clues. And if you haven't guessed it by now, it's the World Economic Forum. Okay. It started out as the European Management Forum in 1971, but it morphed in 1987 into what it is now, the World Economic Forum, and it's comprised of top captains of industry. So you're looking at Facebook, Google, these type of people, and top politicians. You're looking at China. North Korea got invited, but then in 2016 the invitation was withdrawn because of their nuclear tests. I don't know what Donald Trump's done with that since. Hey guys, this is a high level organization that is seeking to change the face of the world. Now, this is not conspiracy theory, this is conspiracy fact. It is the top people economically and politically in this world trying to manipulate what you and I do, act, think, and how we conduct our lives, including our spiritual lives. And certainly our family lives, the very structure of the family, for instance. I'm going to get into this a little bit more in some more videos in the days to come, because some of you guys have already turned off. Do you think I'm a crackpot? I might be a crackpot, but if I'm a crackpot, then there's some bigger nutcases out there in the world. And if you only follow what the mainstream media tells you or drip feeds you, you're missing 99.9% of what's happening in this world. It's not so much that the mainstream media seeks to deceive or to twist the facts, although that too at times, but it's more what they don't report than what they do report. I put it to a friend of mine this morning on Facebook. I asked him when was the last time he read a news story about the World Economic Forum in the mainstream press since March 2020. I asked him, what else did I ask him? A whole lot of stuff. I can't remember what the other stuff was right off the top of my head. However, I just want to tell you one thing, and I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with this. I'm going to go over 5 minutes. I'm going to leave you with this as a teaser, okay? In New York, on October the 18th, 2019, this is a matter of fact, not speculation. Something took place called Event 201, and it was sponsored by Johns Hopkins University, World Economic Forum, our friend Klaus Schwab again, and no other than, get this, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Oh boy, and you know what this was? This was, I quote, a high-level pandemic exercise, multinational, high-level pandemic exercise, and China was involved in it as well. And it was such a mind-blowing event. Johns Hopkins University, I'm just trying to find it here on my computer. Got too many windows open. I'll just tell you, and if anybody want references, I can give them to you. Johns Hopkins University, in an undated statement made this year at some point, 2020, they had to actually issue a disclaimer saying, hey, we didn't know anything about this pandemic. This wasn't about COVID-19. This was just a hypothetical pandemic of a coronavirus. Well, okay, you can believe that or not, as you choose. But the World Economic Forum has got an agenda, and that agenda does not include your freedom of religion nor my freedom of religion. If you want more information, just stay tuned. Make sure, please subscribe to the channel. Actually, it's going to be, today it's going to be down, it's going to be down there. I think that's where it's going to be. But subscribe and tell people about this channel, because you've got channels all over United States of America going viral, and a lot of the information is based on half-truths, fact and fiction. But I'm telling you, I am only giving you facts. Those of you who know me know that I don't peddle fiction. I'm only telling you stuff that I can verify with web links, with factual stuff. And I felt this was so important. I'm about to go off, get my boy from school, but I thought it was so important I needed to make this video today. Get it out to you, and stay tuned, because in the days to come I'm going to give you some more specific information about the World Economic Forum that will leave you in no doubt whatsoever, from their own press releases and information, what their agenda is and how it's going to impact you as a Christian. Remember, these are world government leaders, politicians, and those captains of industry, people like the Facebook guys, the Google guys, guys in Europe, all around the world, China, they're involved. So don't miss out, folks. Thanks so much. An unusual coffee time talk, one that's really important, because as you can see there, as followers of Christ, we need to pick up our cross daily and follow Christ, regardless of the persecution, regardless of the cost. Some of us are going to lose our jobs. Some of us are going to be persecuted in other ways. But folks, Jesus is with us. Jesus is with those who believe, who trust in him. But don't follow this world's agenda. We're looking for a heaven. We're looking for the return of Christ. And we're looking for that peace that can only come from Jesus Christ. My peace, Jesus said, I give to you. My peace, Jesus said, I leave with you. But then he added, he said, not as the world gives, give I to you. So, it's the peace that passes understanding. It's the peace that transcends persecution. It's the peace that transcends political turmoil. It's the peace that transcends whether you're blue or red, green, yellow, black or white. It's the peace that comes from a rebirth of your human heart, surrender to Jesus Christ, a walk of faith, because the crucified one has already reconciled us to God, and he's waiting for us to accept that reconciliation, to accept his resurrection life, and to live in a place of peace and freedom that only God can give us. Thanks so much for watching John Ruffle for Coffee Time Talks.